Welcome back to the hottest show in South Asian community, Balls of Fury, Daddy Slick, woo! Darr here. Again, with Don Ali, my guest for this week's show. Don Ali, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Don Ali has so many nicknames, it's unbelievable. Mr. Consistency, Thor, the guy who steals everybody's move. Anything you want, that's this guy. Former Pro Bowler, one of the nicest guys in the league, one of the most consistent people in the league. Now let me ask you, what do you think of the level of competition this year?
It's really increased since the first year. I think that's very evident in the statistics. If you look at the high series and the averages, you know, if you had a 155 the first year, you're in the top 10 averages. Now you're not even close to top 10 with 155.
A lot of competition this year. It's very tough this year. A lot of new people stepping up, a lot of new techniques. Really good to look out for. Handicap versus scratch. I know you've bowled in other leagues before. How do you feel that we've done with the scratch and handicap difference?
Well, I think there was, I guess we'll probably stick with some form of handicap going forward, but I think there was something that couldn't have been foreseen, which was people still tanked or didn't do their best in the first week. So, you know, I was bowling, for example, there were a couple of times where I had to bowl above a 300 to beat someone. I bowled at 258 and I won by 4 pins, you know.
Well, I mean, that's nothing for you. You do 258s in your sleep. I mean, that's something easy. Guys tanking, I really can't speak for those guys. Ruzza, we're not going to call those people out. What is the team to watch out for? A lot of competition this year.
Well, up until this week I would have said balls and strikes, but now I'm going to say force.
Ooh,
because they have a full roster.
Didn't you play force
today?
Yeah,
today.
Wow.
And, we split, we won 12, they took 11.
Ooh, that's close. What happened to you? You guys 11 points.
Well, they had...
you can blame your teammates, okay.
No, it wasn't really the team. The other team did well, you know. Rizwan bowled like at least 30 pins over his average.
Riz is the guy to look out for, guys. I've said that before.
So did someone else.
All right, okay. My favorite question. Who do you think is the most overrated bowler, and who do you think is the most underrated bowler? Let's go with overrated first.
I think they're actually both on the same team. The most overrated bowler is Eugene.
Nice.
He was
wow.
He was
calling out the NSA guys.
He was ranked 6th or 7th power ranking. I don't know who wrote that ranking, but they were totally wrong.
Wow. I think that's Prince. Prince, you suck at your rankings, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You got people calling you out.
And
underrated bowler.
Probably Sony. People don't call him
sneaky,
out.
Sneaky.
He can sneak in 4 strikes in a row, no problem. He's done that to hurt us and beat us.
Wow, look at that. Humble answers from this guy. You don't expect these answers. Who's your favorite person to watch? You can't be on your team because you don't have anybody besides yourself.
My favorite person to watch? I think the fellow Abdul Sattar.
Ooh, wow! The oldest guy in the league bowls 2 miles an hour and gets breaks 100 every time.
And he seemed to surprise himself. Like when he got a strike today, he was like, I can't, you know.
The moonwalk. Look out for that. That's coming soon. Good, very good. You're called Mr. Consistency. You're at 215 average almost every week. What do you attribute to that coming in, going against different guys like myself, Case, Prince?
Psychology. Bowling is at least 80% psychology, and you have to forget about who you're bowling against and what they're saying or what noises emanate from them while you're bowling, and you just have to be between you and the pins and the ball. You know?
Zone everything out, guys. You see what I'm saying? Blank out, just you and the pins. Great advice. Final thoughts, Don. What do you think? Give some helpful advice to the guys who might want to go pro, guys who want to be consistent. Final thoughts.
You have to invest some money, first of all. I know there's some outliers like our #1 bowler, Jason, who can bowl with a house ball, but that's, you know, less than 1%.
Okay.
So you have to have a strike ball, you have to have a spare ball, you need shoes you're comfortable with every week, because if you're using the shoes from the bowling alley, they're different, or at least they could feel different every week.
Okay.
And you have to practice minimum 2 times a week, 3 games each besides the league. And that practice has to be, you know, real practice. Like, you can't be exhausted. It can't be too early in the morning either.
Okay. Guys, you hear this? Get your own balls, get your own shoes, and get out and practice. You're hearing it from a pro himself, guys. This is how it goes down. Don Ali, thank you so much. Balls of Fury, guys. Great episode with the ex-pro bowler. And he's the pro bowler in our league, I'll tell you that. Top 5 in almost every category. Look out for this guy. Look out for the Strike Kings. See you guys next week on Balls of Fury. Daddy Darr's out. Good show, bro.